I don't know about you guys, but for me, I enjoy playing the game as a coach mode simulation. Just to see how I do if I only focus on messing around with my coaching scheme sliders, and how I do from building a team up from recruiting and seeing how they play out from having it auto sim. I wish there was a more detailed aspect to it, like prepping and all that stuff. But as far as it auto sims, I feel like it just randomizes outcomes or ratings and overalls don't play properly when you watch the outcome of the game. Sometimes it seems that it just comes down to the type of plays that happen. Then there's times where you have a good QB and they don't step up in the pocket or take the simple checkdowns. Sometimes it seems like they just get dumbed out or just scripts for either side in a certain situation to not play well. Who knows? There's plenty of factors to take into consideration, of course, but you take a look at these three matches as I'm a head coach for the Hawaii Warriors. Now I just went with a default coach, left everything alone, and let things auto sim, upgrade, and recruit. Now the first game that I'm heading into with an undefeated record of 4-0. I face against a 1-3 San Diego State team. You will think that this should be an easy win. Now, of course, Hawaii isn't the best at all. Now for this game, I do get an upset. Then I take on the 4-2 Boise State team and then a 5-1 Washington State team. And those games is what I expected for the end results. But no matter what the end game results are, these are the reasons why I enjoy the moments and outcomes that happen. Just because you can never know what to expect. I just wish during the simulation there was a better way for the reason why your team loses or wins based off ratings, scheme preparation, missed matchups. Like I said, it just feels at times it will script moments. If any of you play this way, let me know your experience or take on this. What do you notice or so? Outside of that, I still enjoy the things that the AI end up pulling off, which you'll see some big highlights in today's video. I think for me to enjoy this again is to flash back all the way to the PS2 times, which I showed earlier on my channel. And that was the original NFL head coach game. Now that had everything that I always wanted for a true coach mode experience. Now I believe the second and last one was NFL Head Coach 2009, which I didn't play much, but when I did, I just felt that the original one was way better in my opinion. But now, I was looking forward to the progression that Maximum Football had for it once they implemented an awesome feature for Dynasty mode. Whereas while you're simulating your matches, you can end up picking the play to watch the AI run it. It was a great step to see. But unfortunately, because I stopped playing Maximum Football, I was unable to see what else they done for that feature and what else has been added upon that. Will I ever get back to that game? That's a big no. Now with this coach mode concept, I can't lie, it feels like I can get a similar feel to it, but from a competitive standpoint instead of a simulation standpoint. What I mean is that in ESG football, at times when it comes to the team communication standpoint, I feel like a head coach, especially on the QB side of things and redirecting and all that. At the same time, instead of watching, I'm able to play the game and enjoy a user skill control experience. With the addition of the strategy and scheme prep, it is basically a live coach mode experience when you look at it honestly, because you have to work with other human players that are being manually controlled at all the positions and have a scheme to match your teammates' builds, play style, how you should play certain people and all that stuff. I mean, it's really close to what I want from the coach mode, or what was already done in the NFL head coach game. Just now, it's a competitive aspect. So about that, ESG football is just the way to go at this point. Like, why wait on EA to deliver on what the community wants, knowing it will take years until doing so, or just getting enough hate which will force their lazy asses to go ahead and bring it back in, when you can already count on other games to do it. It's crazy to see it from that perspective though. But ESG football is why I recommend to start investing into. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and join the beta right now. Because once that game drops, EA is for sure done for. And that's a fact. The only way people will still be interested in EA is only if they don't feel like playing with other players and just want to control an entire team themselves. Or just to play with their favorite NFL or college football team. But I think because people are fed up with how Madden and college football has been, players just want something fresh and new. That time is now with ESG football. Aside from that, looking at what else is to offer for college football, 26 is of course the comeback for high school to be in for Road to Glory career mode. Sure, it's great. And I'm pretty sure everyone is going to have the same scripted story outcome, which is lame, but if not, that's even better. But for me, I would love to have more or all positions to have an option to play from. Like I want to play kicker or become a lineman and all. Hopefully they do a grind build up to try and establish how good or bad of a player you are, from a 1-star recruit to a 5-star, as well possibly a walk-on status. Based off your high school performances and upgrades, that should dictate what schools would offer to you rather than just picking a star caliber status like it was in college football. 25. I'm not big into that mode overall. I just hope that they get it right and not have it terribly made. Anyways, what do you guys think about what's to come for college football 26? What do like and dislike so far about it? What would you want to see for Dynasty mode and or to expect to be in? And do you plan on buying it or transitioning out and starting to go ahead and hop on the greatest thing to come for the football genre and for the community, and that's ESG football? Let me know down below in the comments as well. To play in the beta, just check out the link down below in the description. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed these highlights from the simulation matches with Hawaii. Was you shocked to see Hawaii go from 4-0 to 4-3 just like that? I mean, hell, I was pretty shocked to get upset by the 1-3 San Diego State team. I'm going to continue to sim through it and see how they end up in the Dynasty and see what else happens. I did change up some of the coaching settings as far as play style and scheme to see if I can get Hawaii back on track and see if that makes a difference. Other than that, I will leave you all with the remainder of these highlights for the Washington State game, and I will see you all in the next one. Until next time, I will see all of you later. I'm out. Peace.
Good execution. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. Look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air. Now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise is now